Hello. How's everyone? Okay, guys, the Wednesday injury report here. We had 5 guys DMP. Brandon Marshall with a knee. Darren Stewart with a neck. Deshaun Hamilton with a knee. Royce Freeman an ankle. Bradley Roby with an ankle. We had 3 guys limited. Shane Ray with an ankle wrist. Von Miller with a knee. And Jared Verdier with a knee. He was limited. That's it. Questions?
That's what are you going to miss about Demaryius?
What a person, obviously. I mean, he was a great person, first of all, obviously a great teammate, and a great player for a long time for this football team. So he was a good man, and he was all team. He was all in all the time, for me. So I appreciate DT, really do. It's going to be different, obviously trading him to a team that we're playing on Sunday, that was obviously different, but it's a football game for us, It's a hot team that's coming in here. They won 5 in a row, and we lost last week. So for us, it's a big game. Next game.
How much do you have to change up, if anything, in terms of signals and calls?
Yeah, I think we're okay. Every week the game plan changes. He wasn't here for the game plan. He flew out last night. Our first game plan day was today. So, he won't know what we're doing as far as game planning.
What does the move say about where the organization feels that Courtland Sutton is 8 games into his NFL career?
That was part of it. I think Courtland can be special. We've all watched him during training camp and do the first 2 months of the season. He's got special ability. Now, he has to go prove it. Along with Deshaun Hamilton, along with Tim Patrick. So we've got some young guys that we think that's capable. So it speaks to our receiver room. It's a young room, but it's talented.
Did you say anything to the team about DT leaving?
Yes. That's obviously a teammate that was traded. So absolutely, that was addressed this morning, and it's addressed. It's over, and we on to the Texans.
Was there a point in preseason or training camp or even the regular season when you thought Sutton was really ready to take the next step?
Well, you're not sure. He's a second-round pick that probably should have been a first-round pick, so we knew he was talented. But, without coaching a guy and actually having him in camp, you don't know what you've got. But obviously he's a gifted guy. He's not a finished product by no means. But, our hope is he's going to be special. That's our hope. But he has to continue to work and to perfect his routes and to continue to play hard in the study. So we'll see. But it's his time. So he has plenty of reps and time to prove he's that guy we think he can be.
Even last week, you could see DT on the field kind of giving tips.
Whoa, man. Whoa, man. Wow. Mike?
What's up, Coach?
Hey, bud. How are you?
Happy Halloween.
God, I didn't see you over there. That kind of freaked me out a little bit. Eye contact with the person who was asking the question. I look up and, all right, I'm sorry. Yeah. I agree. That helps a little bit. That helped me for at least about 5 minutes here. All right. Sorry, guys, honestly. Whoa. Okay. I'm sorry. Who was next? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So even last week, you could see DT giving tips to Courtland, the young guys. Is there any concern that maybe the young guys plateau if they're not getting kind of that mentorship, leadership, and all that?
No, we've Emmanuel's still here, right? He's a veteran guy. He's been a Pro Bowl player, and again, we have a coach, okay, and that's Zach Azzani. So it's his job to keep these guys pushing and getting better every day. So obviously, DT was a great mentor for those young guys, but we have a coach in that room. That's his job.
You mentioned Emmanuel being here. Yesterday I talked to Sanders, and he said he's ready to be that number one. Does that also come along with more responsibility as a leader, as a mentor?
Absolutely. He's the guy in that room. Outside of E, we've got a second-year player in Tim Patrick, and we've got River Craycraft, a first-year player, Isaiah, a second-year player, and 2 rookies. So that's the room, along with Jordan Taylor. So it's a very, very young room. Okay, but it's talented. So it's obviously Zach's job to keep those guys working and getting better every day, but it's E's job to keep the mentoring going in that room.
When you're a seller at the deadline like that, and you have to convey to veterans that you're not, do you have to tell them, hey, we're still a playoff team?
I tell you what, that's insulting for players when you say that to them because, we've got 2 months left of the season and 8 games to go. Okay, so, when that's brought to players, man, that's awful insulting because it's been a lot of work that's been put in to this point, and we have 2 months to play games, meaningful games. So, for our players, they get it. This wasn't a white flag, it's a green flag. Okay, we're going forward. Okay, this is going to make us better now and in the future. So no one's thinking that. It's insulting to even bring it up with our guys, in my opinion. So, full speed ahead Sunday.
You got an
Update on Jordan Taylor and Sua?
Jordan had a good day today. He's doing fine, and Sua's been good for about a week and a half. So, obviously, those guys are ready to come up to the roster. So, a move has to be made to get them up. So, we'll see.
What can Sua bring to this defense if he does indeed play on Sunday?
I think Sua is a natural in-the-box dime linebacker. With all of the passing game you're seeing on first, second down, out of 3 wides, I mean, he's a perfect fit for what we're seeing now from offenses. So we'll see how the week goes, but he's excited, he's healthy, and he wants to help.
And Roby,
Sorry?
was Stewart and Roby both dealing with injuries? What's your level of concern there with the health of the secondary?
I have no concern. We have guys that are capable. At corner, we've got 2 veterans in Brock and Adam Jones, along with Isaac. And Brock's played really well in the last 2 weeks, so I've been really impressed with him. And Adam Jones is healthy now, so I have no concerns there. I thought Justin played really well last week, and I thought Parksy had his moments where he did some good stuff, but also had some bad plays. But he'll learn from those. And Demaryius Thomas is here, and Demaryius Thomas. So we've got capable guys. We really do.
In your eyes, what has Houston done to turn things around from that 0-3 start? Is it more offense or defense?
Well, I'll tell you what, man, they're the hottest team in football, outside of the Rams and the Chiefs. I mean, they won 5 games in a row, which is hard to do. They lost their first 3, so to come back and win 5 in a row is quite an accomplishment. Obviously, they're playing great defense, and that's where it starts with that front with J.J. Watt and Merciless and Clowney. Those guys are dominant rushers, so we got to be smart with how we approach first, second down to keep our third downs manageable. If it's third and long, okay, we got a problem blocking those guys, so we understand that. Their secondary's playing good, with the Honey Badger and Kareem Jackson. Joseph's probably down this week, but it's a back end that plays really fast, and a great tackling back end. Offensively, the quarterback's special, obviously, and Hopkins is a top 5 guy in this league. He's having a great year, but when you watch this team the last 5 weeks, it's really based on playing great defense, taking the ball away, and running the football with Miller. He's had 2 back-to-back 100-yard games, so that's been their formula. They're well coached. They play with great energy. The entire team, and it's going to be a challenge for us.
On Monday, you talked about sacks being sort of a team stat with all the different parts that are involved. But what's Case Keenum's role in trying to cut those numbers down specifically?
He has a huge role in that. Getting rid of the football quicker, making his reads quicker, knowing where to go with the ball pre-snap. That's his job. And obviously when he's feeling pressure on early downs, throw the ball away, right? So first, second down, don't take sacks, right? Third down is a different deal, right? You're going to hold it longer, trying to convert. But first, second down, let's not take sacks or throw picks on those downs. So he has a huge role when it comes to sacks, how far he drops in the pocket. He understands that. So it's really between Case, the receivers, the timing, and the offensive lineman giving him time. That's going to be critical this week with this rush.
What are you expecting Demaryius' role on the field to be for the Texans?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Obviously he flew in last night. He's going to work today and tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. We'll see. I've faced Billy O a lot. As far as an offensive coordinator, it's a good system. So he's played so much ball. It's just terminology for him. So, he's going to play Sunday and he's going to get targeted. So that won't be a surprise to us. But how much he plays and what role, I don't know that.
Time for a few more for the coach.
Josie had to play a lot last week with Brendan Inter. How much have you seen him become more comfortable in this defense?
He's improving weekly, along with Chubb and those guys. So he's a smart, engaged guy. He gets it. He's tough, and he wants to play more. But he's played a lot of base for us and nickel. So as he plays more, he will improve. But I've been really impressed with him as a young guy playing that much football for us.
How do you feel as a head coach who's trying to win?
Yeah.
Yet the team trades away a guy who knows how to win.
Sure.
And a veteran who helps you in the locker room as well.
I think it's this, guys. We still want to win football games. Okay, so trading DT wasn't a sign of not wanting to win football games, right? It's the best move for our team now and in the future. So I didn't see it as a negative to winning football games. To me, it's a positive for our football team, whether it's now or later, and we have some great young players in that room that need more chances, That's how I see things here. And obviously moving forward, to have those guys get those reps this year is going to help us in the future. So no one's thinking about losing DT and losing the season, okay? That's not my thought process. My focus is obviously Sunday and helping our team to play better football on Sundays, and that's it. But it never crossed my mind about trading DT would forfeit the season, My thoughts are total opposite. I feel good about our young receiver room. I feel good about our team, and it's time to go win some games.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.